What's up, people? Welcome back to Football Insights, where we talk about football-related issues concerning transfers, player profile, and other football matters. So, if you haven't subscribed, please make sure you click on the subscribe button. You press the post notification bell so that anytime we upload, you will be the first person to receive it. Make sure you like all our videos. Our latest video, that is the Champions League review. The Tuesday review is on the channel, so you go there, you go and like it, and then you share the video for us. Like the video, share the video for us. Please watch the video. If you are a subscriber here, please recommend to your friend. Now we are having a good football chat here, so he should join or she should join. So of course, the Tuesday review is out. This is Champions League Wednesday review. A whole lot of games happening. I told you the last time when I posted the Tuesday review that this is where the juices are. Of course, this is where the juices are. So Wednesday review is done. The games are done. A whole lot of things happen. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Kobo. This is Football Insights. Let's get straight into the video. So we start with the early kickoff. Sevilla versus PSG at Ramon Sanchez Pizjuan. Sevilla has not been performing this season. They have been shambolic this season. Of course, they don't really perform in the Champions League. That is their style. But then this time around, even in the league, they are not performing. In the Champions League, they are not performing. So they have been shambolic this season. And then they hosted PSV Eindhoven from the Netherlands. And then the game ended 3-2 against Sevilla. Last minute goal by Ricardo Papi, the US striker. So the game ended 3-2 against Sevilla. First goal was scored by Sergio Ramos, a top header by Sergio Ramos. Yusuf El Nasiri, my boss. Yusuf El Nasiri, very lethal striker. Yusuf El Nasiri, scored the second goal for Sevilla. And then Sabari responded in the second half. Gudesh scored an own goal. Gudesh, that was a silly own goal. That was unfortunate, man. Unfortunate own goal by Gudesh. And then, Ricardo Papi also concluded the game for PSV Eindhoven. PSV Eindhoven have qualified. They have qualified to the round of 16. So really, really, really good game. They're out there with, PSV Eindhoven. I saw the Sevilla fans going home. Sevilla, their problem, I have always said it. Their problem is that I don't know how they operate in Spain. I don't know the financial crisis they are going through. But then what I know is that as a team, if you sell players, you replace them with quality. So for example, you sold Kunde. You replace Kunde with another quality centre back. But you replace Kunde with the Sergio Ramos. Sergio, I'm not saying Sergio Ramos is not a quality centre back, but Sergio Ramos is old. Sergio Ramos is old. So that is the problem of Sevilla. They sell players, they don't replace the players. And then they are expecting to be at the top. No, bro. It doesn't happen like that. Bro. It doesn't happen like that, So that's what actually happened. They lost by 3-2 against PSV Eindhoven of Netherlands. PSV Eindhoven have qualified. Let's move to the game of the week. My game of the week is Manchester United versus Galatasaray. The Galakucha. Galatasaray, the Galakucha people. Galatasaray coming into this game, they had so much energy, so much faith in them that they were going to win the game, because their fans, their ultras threatened the Manchester United players that this is going to be hell for you. We are going to create another hell for the Manchester United players. So they took this game as a World Cup final. Of course, it was a very, 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 very important game for both Galatasaray and then Manchester United. But the game ended with 3-3, a draw game, 3-3. First goal scored by Garnacho, a top goal by Garnacho. I have always said this. Garnacho is a top baller. He's a very, very, very good player. And then if he's still young. So, imagine Garnacho of 20 years, 21 years, 22 years, 23. Garnacho will be on fire, man. That is, if he gets proper coaching, he will be on fire, But, people don't understand. But, of course, Garnacho is a top baller. According to me, the footballer I watch, nowadays, Garnacho is a top baller. He is a great talent. And then I'm expecting more from Garnacho. He should, perform like this, more, so that he will get more playing time, So Garnacho did really well. He scored in the 11th minute. And then in the 18th minute, Bruno scored, a goal of the season contender. What a strike by Bruno. Bruno Fernandes scored a brilliant goal. That was a top goal by Bruno in the 19th minute. And then, as at this time, everything was going on for Manchester United. Because coming into a game, a very important game like this at Turkey in Galatasaray, you knew that if you are able to go on top, okay, or if you are able to lead Galatasaray with 2 goals in the first half, you are in a good, really, really good position. But we don't know what happened. Ziyech responded in the 29th minute, and then in the 55th minute, a top, assist from Aaron Wan-Bissaka, the DR Congo boy, the DR Congo man. Aaron Wan-Bissaka, a top assist by a cross by Wan-Bissaka, and then McTominay converted the goal in the 55th minute. And as at this point, it was, so to speak, a done deal. And then Onana started, exhibiting curiosity in the post. I don't know what is wrong with Onana. He has been conceding goals after goals after goals after goals, and then it looks like when Onana is good, when Onana is performing, he is performing. But when Onana decides to fool, that is when you will see Onana very well. So I don't know what is happening with Onana, but then I will blame the coach. The changes that he did in the 50-something minutes, brought in Kobe Menu and took out Amrabat the batsman. It didn't help at all, bro. It didn't help at all. From there, the midfield break. Of course, Kobe Menu is a young boy. You need, a very good coach to, introduce Kobe Menu in a bit by bit, because he is also coming from injuries. So bit by bit, you introduce him, but you don't take out Amrabat, who is the engine of the team. Prof, you don't do that, man. You don't do that. But then, Ziyech also responded with a free kick, a very top free kick, and then Onana could have saved that ball. Onana could have done something about that ball, but Onana didn't do anything about that ball. Ziyech scored a free kick. He scored 2 free kicks, one in the 29th minute and then one in the 62nd minute, a response to McTominay's goal. And then as at that point, it was 3-2 against Galatasaray. And then Aktürkoğlu, the Aktürkoğlu man. The Kogu man also, that was a brilliant strike. And then after that point, it was Onana's fault also, because Onana was not in the post. Onana came out, and then Aktürkoğlu saw the need to show. That was a very, 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 very tough strike by Aktürkoğlu. So the game ended 3-3. Of course, a draw. And then after this point, Manchester United is still sitting last in the group, a group of Copenhagen, Bayern Munich, and then you, Manchester United and Galatasaray, you are sitting last with 4 points. Not good enough. Not good enough. Copenhagen also have 5 points. Galatasaray also have 5 points. So it is a very, 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 very dicey situation. Their next match is against Bayern Munich. Let's see if they can do something. In my opinion, they cannot do anything. But you don't know what football brings, So let's see. Let's move to Red Sociedad. Red Sociedad also drew 0-0 against Red Bull Salzburg. Of course, Red Sociedad have qualified, and I think they topped the group. So Red Sociedad is performing, but in this game it was something like let's do 1 or 2 fitness. It was a fitness training for them. I didn't see this game as a very important game for Red Sociedad. It might be a very important game for Red Bull Salzburg, because maybe they might fight for Europa League spot. But then Sociedad just played this game as a training, So it ended 0-0 between them, So Red Sociedad, I am expecting them to do big things in the round of 16 and then both in the quarterfinal as well. So we move to Braga versus Union Berlin. It ended 1-1 against them. Braga played home, in Braga in Portugal. First goal was scored by Ruben Gosens. Ruben Gosens, the so to speak left back, or so to speak a midfielder. Ruben Gosens scored a goal for Union Berlin in the first half, in the 42nd minute. In the 42nd minute, some minutes into the second half, Jalo responded to that particular goal. A very top bullet by Jalo, man. That goal, I am in love with that goal, man, because I feel the pain of the goalkeeper. So Jalo also responded, very, very top strike by Jalo. So it ended 1-1 between them. Braga will still qualify for the Europa League spots. I don't think Union Berlin has a chance, Braga will still qualify. Let's move to Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich played home in the Allianz Arena. with hosting FC Copenhagen. FC Copenhagen, they have done really, really well to maintain Bayern at their backyard. Very, 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 very good achievement by FC Copenhagen. 0-0 goalless draw between them, and then in this particular game, the both goalkeepers, goalkeeper of FC Copenhagen and then Manuel of Bayern Munich, they carried the day because some of the saves that this goalkeeper pulled, bro. Top saves by the goalkeepers. The two goalkeepers, I mean, top saves by the two goalkeepers. There is one ball, and Manuel saved, 3 times in a row. Well, so it means that the goalkeepers carry the day. So, it ended 0-0 between them. FC Bayern Munich have qualified. I think they have set 13 points. So they have qualified already. But then I still think they will win against Manchester United. Let's see what happens. So what will happen in this group is that if Manchester United win against Bayern Munich, and then FC Copenhagen drew or draw against Galatasaray, it means that Manchester United is going to qualify for this group. It means that Manchester United is going to get 7 points, and then the goals will split. Okay, because currently Galatasaray has 4 points. So if they draw against Copenhagen in the last, that is match day 6, it means that they are all going to get 6 points, 6 points. But Manchester United will get 7 points. So that is what's actually going to happen. That is a massive calculations out there, So Bayern Munich drew against FC Copenhagen 0-0 goalless draw in the Allianz Arena. Let's move to Inter Milan versus Benfica. Benfica also they drew 3-3 against each other. Yao Mario carried the day, scored hat-trick, 3 goals. Yao Mario have been performing for Benfica. Benfica have been struggling in the Champions League. I didn't expect Benfica to struggle in the Champions League, but they are rather struggling. I don't know why, but they are rather struggling. So Yao Mario, in the 5th minute, in the 13th minute, and then in the 34th minute, very top goals, hat-trick. And then, in the second half, Anatovic responded a very, a striker's goal, struggle. Anatovic struggled with the defender. Anatovic, scored a goal. It was checked by VAR, and then they took it as a goal, So Anatovic scored a goal, and then David Fratesi, man, respect David Fratesi. What a top goal by David Fratesi. David Fratesi also scored in the 58th minute, and then in the 72nd minute, Alexis Sanchez also had a penalty and also scored. So Benfica, Inter Milan had qualified already. So Simeone Inzaghi started this game with some players that I don't even know them, man. Simeone Inzaghi, people's money were on the line, and then look at what you did, man. Be very careful, man. Tipsters are crying, man. So 3-3 against each other, a draw, a very, very, very massive draw. Benfica showed that yes, even if they are not performing, they still can match up to expectations. So Yao Mario, massive shout outs to you, man. Massive shout outs for the hat trick. And then let's move to the the highest score line of the day or of the night. Arsenal pasted RC Lens 6 goals to 0. Let me mention the goal scorers: Kai Havertz, Gabriel Jesus, Saka, Martinelli, Odegaard, and then last minute penalty for Jorginho, and then Kai Havertz, has scored again, and then I don't know where this celebration is coming from. I don't know where it is coming from. I don't know where the celebration is coming from, bro. But Kai Havertz scored a goal, and then Arsenal have form, bro. I want Arsenal to meet the top sides in the round of 16 because they have top the group. So of course they are going to meet the second place teams in the group stages. So Arsenal is also performing really, really, really well. 6-0 they pasted RC Lens by 6 goals to 0. Let's move to Real Madrid. Real Madrid won by 4 goals to 2 against Napoli, SSC Napoli. A very early goal. A very early goal by Giovanni Simeone. Very, very, very early goal in the 90th minute, and then right after the goal, Rodrygo responded with a top strike. Rodrygo responded the goal with a top strike. So of course, Real Madrid have shown that yes, they are really in the game. Even if you score against them, they still have the belief to come back. That is Real Madrid for you. So Rodrygo responded, Gio Simeone's goal, and then of course, Jude Bellingham also scored, a very header, and then that was a very top assist by David Alaba. So of Jude Bellingham has, the goal instinct because he was in the box with the SSC Napoli defenders, and then with a split of seconds, he moved into space, and then ball came across, and then David Alaba, that was a top, vision by David Alaba to spot Jude Bellingham. So Jude Bellingham, scored a goal, and then the celebration. He won the man of the match though because he scored and then assisted Hussein also. So Nico Pies, the academy boy of Real Madrid, also scored a very top strike. I don't know where the guy had the shot, but then a kid like this, and then you can strike a ball like this. It means that yes, there is some good football going on in the academy. So Nico Pies, the Argentine young kid, also scored for Real Madrid, and then it was 3-2. Zambo Anguissa, the Zambo Anguissa man, also, and then that particular goal, he could have killed a lot. He could have killed a lot. That particular goal, if Andrew Lewin tried to save that particular goal, Andrew Lewin could have been dead by now because that was a top strike by the Zambo Anguissa, but the last goal was scored by Uselu the Seluman. The Uselu the Seluman. Selu also scored a last minute goal, 90 plus 4 minutes goal, a top assist by Jude Bellingham. So Jude Bellingham, scored a goal. Uselu have been struggling with goals lately, and then that is why he's not been starting games lately. So it was a very, 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 very good gesture by Jude Bellingham to push Uselu to go and celebrate with his celebration. But Jude Bellingham had the man of the match. He has scored 15 goals this season in all competition for Real Madrid. It shows how Jude Bellingham is helping Real Madrid. So, ladies and gentlemen, this brings us to the end of the video. The Champions League Wednesday review, the Tuesday review is already out. This is the Champions League Wednesday review. This is where the juices are. Manchester United drawing with Galatasaray, Madrid, winning with 4-2 against Napoli. Simeone Inzaghi killing Testes, Thomas Tuchel, and then his Bayern Munich boys also drew 0-0, a goalless draw. They scored a whole lot of bets. What do you think? Will Manchester United qualify for the round of 16? It is a very big question. Very, 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 very big question. Leave your comment below. Would they qualify for the round of 16? Leave the comment below. What are you looking for? Which team are you looking for your team in a round of 16? Just comment down below. I want to know your comment. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for your time. This is Football Insight. My name is Kubo. Make sure you click on the subscribe button. Make sure you press the post notification bell so that anytime you upload, you'll be the first person to receive it. This is your Champions League review, Wednesday review. Thank you so much for your time. Peace.